Hello little bookworms, my name is Jojo and thank you for tuning in to the Littlest Book Corner. As you might notice, we're in a bit of a different spot for the book corner today. That's because we're doing a very special story time at Old Mulberry Bush Cafe in Monrovia, California. So come on with me, let's take a look inside. Come on. Oh, look at this lovely Christmas tree right here. Very festive, perfect for today's story time. And come on over here. Look at this delicious food. Peanut butter and Nutella bears. Yummy. I'm gonna have to have one of those later. Oh, wow, and how cool is this wall art? Play is the highest form of research. I like the sounds of that. Okay, and let's come on over to the best part. It's the play area with all of the toys. Come and have a look. Very cool, so much fun. But here's the best part of all. This is Old Mulberry Bush's Cafe's Little Book Corner, and this is where we're going to be doing our story time today. Hello little bookworms and welcome to the Littlest Book Corner at Old Mulberry Bush Cafe. Today we have a very special Christmas story time. So do you all have your cuddly friends with you ready to listen? Can anyone help me with today's story time chest?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I can help you.
Okay, can you open the chest for me so we can take a look and see what's inside? What is it? Can you get it out?
So heavy.
It's a heavy book. Today's book is Christmas Stories for Little Children, and we're going to be reading the very first story in the book, which is The Elf and the Toymaker. Let's get started on today's story. December is always a busy time of year at the North Pole. This is the home of Santa's toy factory. One year was especially busy. Santa's team of tiny elves was hard at work. Each elf had a different job. Dennis opened the letters sent by boys and girls. Babs checked whether they'd been bad or good. Marco read what the good children wanted for Christmas. And Beth wrote lists of all the toys to be made. Lots and lots of presents. Paddy and Pip operated the Toymaker. Paddy read out the name of the toy, one robot for John. And Pip typed them into the computer. And there we go, tap, 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 tap. And the Toymaker built the toy. There we go, there's the robot. And then it wrapped it and stuck on a label, splat. And then Harriet took the packages to the storeroom. Alfie was supposed to be sweeping the storeroom, but it was so boring. He soon fell asleep. Wake up, Alfie! You're always asleep on the job, complained Santa. It's time to go home, he added. Don't come back tomorrow unless you're wide awake. Alfie trudged off. If I was in charge of the Toymaker, I'd never be bored, he sighed. Alfie suddenly decided he wanted a closer look at the amazing Toymaker. He peeked down a tube, but he lost his balance and fell in. Whoa! Hours later, Alfie woke up. I must have knocked myself out, he thought. All of a sudden, the machine started up. Oh no, gulped Alfie. I'll be squished to pieces. Alfie tried to get out, but the more he wriggled, the more he got tangled in the wiring. Alfie's wriggling had an odd effect on the Toymaker. Whir, clank, whiz. The first few toys came out fine, but the next batch looked a little stranger. and stranger until Alfie. The Toymaker began making hundreds of little Alfie dolls. Santa tried to turn it off, but it just kept on going. Ouch! Oof! Oh no, they're flying everywhere. The Toymaker hissed and crunched and crackled, and then with an enormous burp, it shot out the real elf. Wah! Santa glared at Alfie. You've broken the Toymaker, and there are still hundreds of toys to make. I'm sorry. I'll have to give these darn dolls instead, said Santa. So that year, instead of roller skates or footballs, hundreds of children got Alfie dolls. And they were the most popular toy ever. Next year, Santa and his elves had requests for thousands more. The elves fixed the Toymaker to make Alfie dolls, and Santa put Alfie in charge, as long as he stayed on the outside this time. The end. Oh, thank you so much for listening, little bookworms. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to join us, the Littlest Book Corner, on YouTube for more episodes next time. But until then, keep on reading. Bye.
If your little one loved this book, you can get your very own copy by clicking on the link below to my Usborne Books and More page. Details on this week's Facebook Live Storytime can also be found below. Don't forget to connect with us on social media for Storytime, giveaways and more. Thanks for watching.